Kenya's Farmers League has demanded that grassroots communities be heard when action is taken to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. Research conducted in 3 counties concluded that restrictions have impacted small producers and local markets. Our correspondent Oscar Peldi has the story.
We need kids while we wait for the missing ones to arrive. They are the group of Kenyan Farmers League of Mulo in Awendo, Migori, which meets to validate the results of the research. They pray before the beginning. They thank for being together. Onyango interpreters a passage from the Bible. When you find a bone outside who it was, you must bury it in the same place you found it. Humanity, responsibility. More than 200 interviews have been conducted in 3 counties. They analyze the consequences of movement restrictions on their food system, also the management of the crisis that has made the government. They praise the best practices of small farmers, pastoralists and consumers for building resilience. The conclusions will be read to the government soon.
While people were worried about how to get food, the only thing they heard was to wear a mask.
94 of the 234 interviewees said that the government's response during the pandemic was not sustainable. Many advocated on the need to diversify resources of income. They closed a Wendo's market and she was out of business. She was afraid to return to his post because one day the police used tear gas. She was left without money or food. The question is on what message to take the government if new restrictions are applied. Orrua says the government must be very careful to ensure that the basics are distributed equitably. Mary asks the police for respect and humane treatment, recalling the case of a pregnant woman who was ill-treated on her way to hospital. Onyango was going to his son's house with the cows for dowry and the police humiliated him on the way. What the county government should do, says Dr. Titus, is bring people closer to essential services. The government took advantage of the pandemic to oppress those in need, while its partners continue to do business as usual and continue to make big profits at the expenses of the poor. The group analyzes its own response to the situation. Each person should wonder what he has done for the community during the pandemic, says Dr. Pastor Axet. They had to expend less money. They made a meal a day, sometimes made only out of millet. The pandemic had some positive effects, Odero says, as urban migrants realized the importance of investing in their rural places of origin. They also reinforced the cultivation of iron-rich indigenous plants, such as apoth, which strengthen their immunity.
There were government services which were essentially disrupted by the virus. While the government did exactly nothing to prevent people from contracting the virus, apart from public announcements they made.
When awareness is created, we create power, knowledge power within an individual. To say a wise no or to take action which is full of supporting facts or evidence of what is going to... we are trying to help the person see the future from now. So awareness is paramount, although it is the awareness that is going to bring change in attitude.
They are small food producers. They practice organic farming and create awareness, and little by little they organize, research and propose solutions to live better.
Desde Mulo, Oscar Peldi para teleSUR.